Coming up tonight on Newswatching, a plane crash at a Canadian airport and its connection to Ithaca.
European leaders meet to discuss the current state of the Russia-Ukraine war.
And one of the United States' top media outlets has been barred from the White House.
All that and more coming up tonight on Newswatching.
Tonight, we follow the developing story of a Delta Airlines flight that crashed just yesterday. The flight was headed from Minneapolis to the Toronto Pearson Airport in Canada, where the plane overturned while attempting to land. Video shows the plane down on the airfield where emergency crew is responding. As of now, no deaths are reported. However, 15 people were injured in the crash. We also have new updates that indicates the plane was in Ithaca last week and was scheduled to fly to Washington, D.C. We will continue to follow this story as it develops.
Several European leaders met for an emergency meeting Monday after President Trump said they would not be included in any discussion with Russian President Vladimir Putin about bringing an end to the war in Ukraine. The meeting included leaders from Germany, the UK, Poland, Italy, Spain, Denmark, the Netherlands, and the European Union. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer said after the meeting that the U.S. must bring help to bring peacemaking forces to Ukraine.
The Associated Press has been barred from accessing the Oval Office and Air Force One. This action stems from a dispute over the renaming of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, a change implemented by President Donald Trump's administration. The AP's refusal to adopt this new designation led to the White House's decision to restrict their access to these key areas. This move was sparked widespread criticism from press freedom advocates and media organizations who view it as a violation of the First Amendment. The AP maintains that the traditional name Gulf of Mexico remains the most accurate and widely recognized term. And a 16-year-old is in custody today following a shooting in New York City that occurred on Saturday, killing a 17-year-old girl. The shooting occurred in Brooklyn, where 911 calls were made describing the scene of a young girl who had been shot inside a Holliswood home. The victim has been identified as Diza Barkley and was pronounced dead in Jamaica Hospital hours after the attack. The suspect in custody has not yet been identified. However, the shooter has been charged with manslaughter, criminal possession of a weapon in the second and third degree, and criminal possession of a firearm.
5 people are facing murder charges after police say they tortured a transgender man, to death. This comes after 24-year-old Sam Nordquist was reported missing earlier this month. Police found Nordquist's body inside an Ontario County apartment Thursday in the town of Benton. 38-year-old Precious Arzuga, 33-year-old Kyle Sage, 30-year-old Patrick Goodwin, 19-year-old Emily Maka, and 30-year-old Jennifer Quiono have all been charged with second-degree murder. They are currently all being held in the Oneida County Jail without bail. And President Donald Trump attended the Daytona 500 Sunday for the second time as president. The president previously attended the race in 2020 when he served as the Grand Marshal. Trump flew over the speedway in Air Force One before his motorcade took a lap around the track. Trump then got out of the presidential limo and greeted some of the racers before the race. This was the second major event Trump attended in the past week after attending the Super Bowl last weekend.
And for a limited time, you can visit the Signal Flow Museum at the Ithaca Cherry Gallery on 130 Cherry Street. The gallery will house machinery created by Norm Scott, who is an artist based out of Ithaca, who creates artwork that engages visitors' senses through creative storytelling and music making. The gallery is open Thursday through Sunday with differing hours, and the exhibit will be in Ithaca through March 9th.
A stepfather has gone viral after he was caught on video asking his stepson if he could adopt him. The video, which was posted on Instagram by the boy's mother, was all caught on a Ring camera. The video shows the shock on the boy's face when his stepfather asks the question before he goes over to give him a big hug. Ryan, that is just so sweet. The way we were able to capture such great moments on Ring cameras and stuff like that. It's really sweet.
Absolutely, Liam. It's really great to see those family connections, those family ties that we can now see broadcasted for the world.
It's amazing.
And coming up, we have updates on Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency as more government workers are laid off.
Plus, a look at Kentucky, how communities across the state are recovering from the deadly floods.
And Ithaca College professor Peter Johans pleads guilty to smuggling meth across the southern border of the United States with his 11-year-old son.
We'll be right back.